Good morning, children. In this session, we will study what factors are affecting the different types of flora and fauna existing different parts of the world. Most importantly, we know one thing is relief. Relief features are also affecting the different types of plants and animals existing in the different parts of world. One thing in relief also, we know that it is divided into land and soil. So land affects the land is one important factor. Land affects the natural vegetation directly and indirectly also. How do you know that the different expect the same type of vegetation in mountainous regions, plateaus and plains, or areas in dry or wet regions? We know that when we are going to the Himalaya mountains, we know that alpine vegetation is found, or in the desert regions, we know that cactus like thorny bushes exist. Okay, other regions we can find plateaus or plains. All these regions, different types of vegetation exists. At the same time, animals also. In desert, we can find a camel more, and other regions different varieties of animals also. So these are depending upon the land, how the land relief or the land surface. Okay. So another thing is the fertile levels, different types of vegetation also growing in the different regions. The fertile level where plains are there, river valleys or the plains are very fertile, and there these regions we often develop for agriculture. You know, water is sufficient, river valleys or plains, water is sufficient, and plain land is better for agriculture. We develop agriculture there. And the other regions, the undulating and the rough terrains are areas where grasslands and woodlands also develop. And these regions we can find grasslands or woodlands, so that different varieties of wildlife also is found here. Wherever grasslands are there, we know largely the cattle or grass-eating animals can be found there. So depending upon the topography of the land, mountainous regions, plains or plateaus or desert regions, there are different types of animals exist and plants also. Another important factor is soil. We know that the soils are also very different varieties of soils are found in different parts of the world. Different types of soils provide basis for different types of vegetation. So all types of plants cannot be grown in all types of soil. Depending upon the soil, plant and growth are also different. So depending upon the plants growing, animals are also differ. So we can find out the bushy plants are growing in the desert regions. We cannot find large number of cattle there because there is no grass for the this type of grass-eating animals. So the sandy soils or the desert regions, we can find cactus and thorny bushes are growing well. At the same time, wet regions or the marshy lands, we can say the regions of swamps where, or the deltaic regions where deltas of rivers are meeting. Okay, so these regions soils are supporting mangroves. Okay, mangrove forests are found in the deltaic regions or marshy regions or the coastal areas. And other regions with the hill slopes, we can find in the some of the conical trees or the alpine, especially we have studied that alpine vegetation is found in the hilly regions or the mountainous regions of the Himalayas. Now in the coming class we will study another important factor which affect the plant life or animal life or the wildlife in any particular areas, that is about climate.